I'm not doing this video sober. Bottoms up. Hello. As you can see, I'm not standing this time. I'm sitting. I'm sitting on my new desk, new posters, new everything. Hello. We are officially in the we're back season, right? It was over for a second, but now we're back. We're back and we're fucking recording. I'm gonna have the script open because it's been a while. So don't you say something. If you say something, I'll fucking find you. TikTok is a mess. Certainly not as bad as it used to be. Depending on your algorithm, you're either being sold fake religion, Temu pleasure toys, or you just have the funniest feed known to man. Me personally, I don't use TikTok. I get my thrills out of Instagram Reels. Which, if you want to see like what I follow or something, you know, there might be a link down in the description box below that you can click on to see what I like. Anyways, like most, I am an avid scroller. To the point where if I'm not scrolling on my phone, I'm probably asleep. And I come across a lot of funny shit. Like a lot of funny creators, a lot of inspiring creators. Like Zach Chug, Two Time Vay, K Prezi, and Gustafsson, yes. And many more that if I start naming, I'll be here all day. But point is, they're all like really, really funny. I mean, if this is your kind of humor, you should check them out. There'll be a link down in the description box below if you're like... But the pursuit of fame can be a drug. Most people start off pretty normal, but once their content starts kicking, it just fuels them to the next level. And today, I wanted to discuss the two most extreme ends of that. The good and the absolutely horrendously chopped side of TikTok. Well, technically I found them on Instagram, but I'm gonna say TikTok because it's a more popular platform that these creators. So stick around, and if this is something that interests you, I upload a video every 3 months. So make sure to subscribe and like and all that good shit if you love me, please. Firstly, let's start with the good. And that is Natalie Tran. Natalie is a perfect example of how to be a good content creator, how to find your voice and how to stick with it. She started off making cringy videos, which I'll get to talking about later. And then from there, she made a short film, which was visually stunning. And it really does show that to her, it is certainly more than just being famous. Call me whatever, but I can see when a content creator makes content because of how much they enjoy making content. People like Anthpo or Annie Austin or Olisunvia or Trevor Wallace are perfect examples of how they present their videos. Obviously, the fame and the money comes with the job that is making content, but each one of their video is very well thought out. It's very well thought out to the audience that they're trying to present it to. And they don't do anything that could hurt their image or is outside of what people are comfortable with watching from them. I see a lot of that in Natalie Tran. She very much wants to be something bigger than what she is right now. And she wants to show people that she can be something better. She is always improving. After posting on April 2nd a video about how unhappy she is with making cringy content and not being taken seriously, many of her followers thought it was a joke, including me, because the timing was perfectly a day after April Fool's Day. It couldn't be a better coincidence. But while it could have been a joke to an extent, Natalie actually stuck by her word. Everything she said in that video. She started making content more catered to people who would watch things like Tony Statovci, EJ the Maker, and Alex Delgado. She started experimenting with actual humor and punchlines. And a video shot in a similar fashion for the audience member that would come for her comedy videos, but also started to focus on personal projects like short films, expertly short reels, and interviews. She wasn't just the woman that made cringy faces, the cross-eyed thing, and said, "Hello, fine shite." No, she was actually trying to separate herself from the image people had created of her. And all things considered, I'd say she was pretty successful. And now she's on the red carpet interviewing Devin Bostic and Bob Odenkirk, who is an absolute legend. Keep an eye out for a Bob Odenkirk related video soon. It feels like she's doing really well in trying to become someone new, while still keeping the charm she had that made her famous in the initial videos. She's trying to separate herself from that version of her. But then there's the other side. A side so fucking cringe, it's hard to tell if it's satire or if this is a person who is just actually brain dead. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Don't you look at me like that. The person I'm talking about is, of course, JawBreaker Girl. Who, if you don't know who that is, first of all, congratulations. What I want you to do now is break your phone in half and go outside and stay outside, because you have a chance of having a normal life. So please save yourself. But if you don't know who JawBreaker is, her rise to fame came from the fact that she made a lot of money. Allegedly, she made a lot of money suing the JawBreaker company because she broke her jaw while eating a JawBreaker. She started posting videos about her journey throughout the lawsuit. And, she garnered up a lot of views and attention and rose to fame surprisingly quickly. I mean, that's fine, because she's just documenting herself and her healing journey after this supposed incident. And a lot of people seem to care about that. So it's okay. No harm done thus far. The only problem is that when that train ran out of steam and she had nothing left to give, she just devolved into racism against her own people and creating gooner bait. Yup. Her entire brand just became the fact that she's Indian. And you know how Indian people love to scam. They love curry and they love to smell bad, etc., etc. It's so funny. She's trying so hard to get a rise out of anyone that cares that it just comes off as desperate. Like, imagine if Natalie did this when she was starting off, right? Where all she did was just comment on how East Asian she was and then make fun of her entire race. Like, what are we doing right now, right? Like, that would be weird. JawBreaker Girl is a self-proclaimed rage baiter, but the thing is, the things she posts at a certain point just become sad. If you don't know who these two people are and you had to give a no bias opinion and you scroll through their pages and you tell me who you would rather be recognized as, right? Would you rather be recognized as Natalie Tran or JawBreaker Girl? Who would you pick? But this isn't even the half of it. Something else she loves to do is just have her toes out all the fucking time to her audience, who is primarily premature children. And I won't lie, I like a good foot, right? Like, we're all being honest here, right? And I like a good foot. But this is just sick. She makes videos about how she hates showering because she's Indian and all Indian people hate showering, allegedly. And the best part about all of this is that she has a Jewish white boyfriend who loves to say the N-word in her videos.
Shalom, niggas. Shalom. Just want to apologize for saying nigga in my last video.
Well, you can't say that.
I want to apologize for saying the N-word. In honor of all my niggas out there, I'm putting $271 on Black on Rainbet.
Already been canceled. You have to stop saying that.
Nigga. Listen up, goy niggas.
And I'm not even talking like, oh, he dropped one here and there accidentally. No. Full blown, hard R, N-word. Let that shit linger. Oh, brother, I'm gonna be fucked by the end of this video. Okay, back on track. Lock in. Lock in. Thank you. She's a desperate panderer trying to cling on to any resemblance of fame that she has and will go to any lengths to keep it. It's kind of like Logan Paul, where he does outrageous and stupid shit just to get a rise out of people because no publicity is ever bad publicity. But that logic in and of itself is just so stupid because yeah, bad publicity gets you recognized, but also you're the worst person in the world. So where is the equation for that? A squared plus B squared equals C squared? And the thing is, no one likes her. On my Instagram account, even though it has 20 followers, right? I don't even use Instagram. I don't post there. So it's whatever, right? But I follow a lot of people. And not one person from my following list follows her. Even Anthpo. Anthpo follows the exact same number of, every single person that I follow, Anthpo follows as well. Anthpo would follow an ant that moves a sugar cube an inch every day for a year to their little fucking hut. And Anthpo would follow that. And even he doesn't follow her. That's just so telling about what people think about her. She justifies these actions and the things that she and her boyfriend say by saying that they're aware that these are just stereotypes. And they do this to spite people who take this shit seriously, right? When the thing is, her audience of edgy 12-year-old boys and gooners who probably finish in the first 5 minutes of her video before she can say, "Do not redeem it" for the 128th time as the punchline, aren't there to get stereotyped. They can't even spell stereotype. They take this shit at face value because they see it. And then they're like, you know what? If they're doing it, it's fine for us to do it as well. And that's the cycle, is what I'm trying to say. My fucking God, bro. He also promotes gambling and starts beef with other content creator. What are we doing? Content creator Martinen. What the fuck are these names, bro? Martin Angel TTV. Yeah? That's what you were going for? Made a really nice short form video about her.
All you brown niggas out there. Man, if you can't see no brown queen correctly, us Jewish niggas will. Oh yeah.
God, JawBreaker girl. Where do I start?
And her response was to violate a picture of him. Yeah, she printed out a picture of him and then she violated it. And trust me, I'm the world's biggest feminist, right? You see my nails. I'm a feminist. I love women. I feel like they should take every job in the world. But if Martin did this to this woman right here, all of his accounts, every single account would be banned and he would be wiped off the face of the earth just because he dared to do what she just did. But because she's sponsored by steaks, she gets to fucking cash out a paycheck. I feel like she's just one bad video away from starting an own. And she needs to stop thinking that people confuse her for being Mexican. You woman, stop it. No. Don't bring my beautiful Latinas into this, bro. Don't do that. My beautiful queens, they have nothing to do with this, bro. I just feel like she's ashamed of her heritage. She's ashamed of who she was born as and who she grew up as. It's probably because she was bullied for being she claims she's Indian and Pakistani. I think she was just bullied for being those things. And now she's like, well, technically I'm confused. I'm confused as being Mexican. No. No, bro. I'm not saying people can't change. Maybe somewhere down the line, she sees the error in her ways and changes her content. Because posting this could just not feel good. Natalie is the exact opposite of this. Because as I said, her rise to fame was also through making cringy content. But the thing is, Natalie's content was never hard to watch. Like, even her cringy shit was so charming because Natalie herself is just a very charming person. She's always collabing with other creators, shouting them out, and she's always commenting on other people's posts. She is an example of what to do right as a content creator. And honestly, call me a glazer, but she's a great inspiration. She learns, adapts, and tries to be better than what she was yesterday. And you can see that. Even Jason the Ween did the same thing, where he started off making cringy content and then transitioned into becoming a more serious person. And now he has a fan base who would put their life on the line for him. Like, this is just, like, why not do this? Why do you have to be racist? Why are we racist? Becoming famous is easy. Post a clip of you screaming at Happy Wheels. You'll get like 30 million likes. You'll fucking pop off. TikTok is the easiest platform to get famous on. But staying true to yourself is the hardest part. If these are JawBreaker Girl's actual opinions on letting her white Jewish boyfriend so comfortably say the N-word around her, or making fun of her own race, then is it even worth it? Natalie Tran is someone who can look back at her work and be proud of it. Even the bad stuff, she can still look at it and be like, well, at least I tried. But none of that pales in comparison, because in addition to all of this that I just said, Natalie Tran mogs the fuck out of JawBreaker Girl. It's not even close. It's a generational wash. I'm talking prime LeBron versus middle school rec league. It is horrid, fam. Forgot to record the audio because I was getting kind of stupid. So, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe because that really helps out the channel. We are almost at 500 subscribers, and if you subscribe, I could hit 500 subscribers, and that would be fucking incredible. Also, everyone I mentioned in the video today will be linked down in the description box below. You can check them out. You can check out their YouTube channels. You can check out their Instagram pages. I don't have a TikTok account, so I can't really link their TikToks, but they also make the exact same content on Instagram. So if you want to check that out, it'll be linked down in the description box below. And I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, peace out, bros.